Just follow me. I'll get you there. You can try and read my lyrics off of this paper before I lay 'em, but you won't take the sting out these words before I say 'em. Cause ain't no way I'm gonna let you stop me from causing mayhem. When I say I'm gonna do something, I do it. I don't give a damn what you think. I'm doing this for me, so fuck the world, feed it beans. It's gassed up, everything's stopping me.
The first word we're looking at is lay. Lay means to deliver or perform something, in this case, lyrics, with emotion and impact. For example, when rehearsing for a big presentation, someone might say, "You've got to really lay it down when you're on stage." Or a music producer might tell an artist, "You wrote a solid verse, now let's see if you can really lay it on the beat." In the song, lay shows that simply reading the words doesn't matter. It's about the energy and delivery. Eminem's saying no one can deliver his words the way he does. The next phrase is, take the sting out of something. This idiom means to reduce how painful, intense, or harsh something is. You might hear it in a situation like, he made a joke after the bad news to take the sting out of it. Or, the apology didn't fix things, but it did take some of the sting out of her anger. Eminem's saying that even if someone tries to soften his message by reading his lyrics ahead of time, they can't take the sting out of what he's about to say. His words will still hit hard.
That way, it'd take the sting out of losing my best cop.
Enjoy yourselves, because nothing can take the sting out of the world's economic problems like watching millionaires present each other with golden statues.
Speaking of intensity, the next word is mayhem. Mayhem refers to wild chaos, disorder, or violent confusion. For example, there was mayhem in the stadium after the unexpected win. Or Black Friday at the mall is total mayhem every year. In the song, Eminem is making it clear he's here to cause mayhem, to stir things up and disrupt, and no one's going to stop him. That brings us to the slang term gassed up. To be gassed up means you're overconfident, usually because of hype or fake praise. You might hear, "Don't get gassed up just because a few people hyped your post," or "He got gassed up thinking he'd win, but it wasn't even close." Eminem uses this to mock anyone who thinks they can stop him. He says they're just gassed up, full of hot air. There's even a clever joke built in, connecting it to beans and literal gas. Hey everyone, welcome to Verse Up. The clip you just saw was Not Afraid by Eminem, a raw, powerful track about facing fears and pushing through tough times. Here's how the video gonna go. We'll listen to a short clip, explain key terms, do a quick test, and wrap up with the story using the new words. Let's dive in.
I'ma be what I set out to be, without a doubt, undoubtedly. And all those who look down on me, I'm tearing down your balcony.
Next is the phrasal verb set out. Set out means to begin working toward a specific goal. Someone might say, "She set out to become a doctor at age 10," or "We set out at dawn to climb the mountain." Eminem had a mission, and no matter what, he's going to be what he set out to be. No hesitation, no doubts. The next one is look down on. To look down on someone means to think you're better than them. You might hear, "He looks down on people who didn't go to college," or "It's wrong to look down on someone because of their job." In the song, Eminem is calling out people who have judged or disrespected him, people who saw themselves as above him. It's also a play on the image of someone literally looking down from a balcony.
But he whisper?
He always looking down on me like I'm trash or something.
You know how tired I am of people trying to help me while looking down on me?
Now let's talk about tear down. To tear down something means to destroy it completely. For example, they're tearing down the old stadium to build a new one. Or, she tore down his argument with facts he couldn't ignore. Eminem wants to tear down people's balconies, meaning he's breaking down the pride and arrogance of those who've looked down on him.
No ifs, ands, or buts, don't try to ask him why, how can he? From infinite down to the last relapse album, he's still shitting, whether he's on salary, paid hourly, until he bows out or he shits his bowels out of him, whichever comes first, for better or worse.
The next phrase is no ifs, ands, or buts. This idiom means no excuses, no exceptions, and no arguments. You might hear a parent say, "Clean your room." No ifs, ands, or buts.
We want it to be ours, clean and clear, like legal, no ifs, ands, or buts. We have to come up with something that says the Zephyr on it, anything.
Then we get to bow out. To bow out means to quit or step down, often respectfully. For example, after 30 years, she bowed out of the company and retired. Or, he bowed out of the competition due to an injury. Eminem says he'll keep going until he bows out or dies. He's referencing Elvis and making it clear that nothing but death will stop him. Right after that comes for better or worse. This phrase means no matter what happens, whether the outcome is good or bad. It's often used in wedding vows like, I'll be with you for better or worse. Another example might be, we launched the project together for better or worse. Eminem is saying he's committed to his path through all the highs and lows.
I'm gonna see this thing through for better or worse.
He's married to the game, like a fuck you for Christmas. His gift is a curse. Forget the earth, he's got the urge to pull his dick from the dirt and fuck the whole universe.
That leads us into married to something. To be married to something means you're completely dedicated to it, often sacrificing everything else. Someone might say, she's married to her art, or some athletes are married to their training schedules.
I mean, I'm with a guy who's married to his academic career.
Let's talk about curse. Curse has two meanings here. One is something bad or burdensome, and the other is a swear word. You might hear, fame can be a curse, or that kid won't stop using curse words. In the song, Eminem says his gift, his talent, is also a curse. He plays on both meanings, especially with the line about giving a fuck you for Christmas. And finally, we have urge. An urge is a strong desire or impulse. For example, he had an urge to call his ex after the dream, or she felt the urge to quit and start over somewhere new. In the song, Eminem uses intense imagery to show that he feels an uncontrollable urge to rise up from the dirt and take on the world.
I'm not afraid to take a stand, take a stand. Everybody, come take my hand, we'll walk this road together through the storm.
The first phrase we're diving into is take a stand. This means to publicly express your beliefs, especially when it's risky or unpopular. For example, you might say, she took a stand against bullying in her school even though it wasn't easy. Or, the athlete took a stand by refusing to play until there was action on social justice. Eminem uses it to show he's not backing down from being open and honest, even if it makes him look vulnerable. He's confronting his past and taking responsibility.
I admire you taking a stand against society's mores by wearing your jumper inside out, but enough is enough.
Well, sometimes you have to take a stand, fight back.
The next expression is through the storm. This metaphor stands for facing tough, painful experiences. It could be anything from depression to addiction to emotional pain. For instance, you might say, she made it through the storm of financial problems after losing her job. Here, Eminem isn't just saying he's faced hardship, he's also saying he'll walk through it with his fans. It's a message of unity and survival.
Whatever weather, cold or warm, just letting you know that you're not alone. Holla if you feel like you've been down the same road.
Now let's talk about the slang term holla. It's a casual way to say reach out, shout out, or even just respond. You'll hear people say things like, holla if you need a ride home, or he hollered at me from across the street. In this case, Eminem is asking people to speak up if they relate to what he's saying. It's an invitation. If you've been there too, let him know. He's opening a dialogue. And that brings us to be down the same road. This idiom means you've had similar experiences, often hard ones. For example, I've been down that same road. I know how hard it is to quit. Eminem's talking to anyone who's dealt with similar struggles, saying, I see you. I've lived that too. It's about shared pain and mutual understanding.
Just follow me. I'll get you there. You can try and read my lyrics off of this paper before I lay 'em, but you won't take the sting out these words before I say 'em. Cause ain't no way I'm gonna let you stop me from causing mayhem. When I say I'm gonna do something, I do it. I don't give a damn what you think. I'm doing this for me. So fuck the world, feed it beans. It's gassed up, everything's just stopping me. No ifs, ands, or buts, don't try to ask him why, how can he? From infinite down to the last relapse album, he's still shitting. Whether he's on salary, paid hourly, until he bows out or he shits his bowels out of him. Whichever comes first, for better or worse. the game like a fuck you for Christmas. His gift is a curse. Forget the earth, he's got the urge to pull his dick from the dirt and fuck the whole universe. I'm not afraid to take a stand, take a stand. Everybody, come take my hand, come take my hand. We'll walk this road together through the storm. Whatever weather, cold or warm, just letting you know that you're not alone. Holla if you feel like you've been down the same road.
Lena had set out to change her company's toxic culture. She took a stand at the all-hands meeting and laid out the truth with raw emotion. No filters, no ifs, ands, or buts. Some co-workers looked down on her, calling her dramatic, while others made sure to holla at her later. A quiet thank you in the hallway, or a message after hours. Despite the mayhem that followed, backlash, whispers, pressure to bow out, she stayed married to her mission. She knew that real change meant walking through the storm, and she wasn't the only one who'd been down the same road. Her honesty didn't take the sting out of the truth, but it helped others feel seen. For better or worse, she kept going. Not to tear down the company, but to rebuild it. Some said she was just gassed up, but the urge to speak up wasn't about ego. It was the only way she could live with her gift and her curse. That's a wrap for this breakdown. If you picked up something useful, hit like, leave a comment, or share it with someone who'd vibe with it. Subscribe if you're into learning English through music. More tracks and terms are on the way. Catch you in the next one.